everyone, I'm Sheena from thesportsreportgirl.com, back with another edition of On Deck. Well, here we are, the halfway point of another baseball season. And you know what that means? Well, yes, it is time for the All-Star Game, but no, that is not what I am talking about. For me, the midway point is the perfect time to reflect on the first half of the season. And what a first half it has been. It all began back in February when Aroyd held that ridiculous press conference to address the latest allegations of his steroid use. That was followed up by a rather convenient trip to the DL for his hip surgery and rehab. But the timing of his return in May couldn't have been better, as it came right on the heels of Manny's 50-game suspension for violating baseball's drug policy. At the time of his suspension, the Dodgers were dominant, boasting the best record of any team in either league. And here at the break, they surprisingly still hold the best record. We also saw the debut of 2 new ballparks in New York, one of which had seats that were so outrageously overpriced that people didn't want to be seen sitting there for fear of being branded as gluttons during a recession. And like every year, we had the slew of fast-starting teams that have since faded into oblivion, like the San Diego Padres and the Toronto Blue Jays. In fact, at one point, the Jays actually led the AL East, but now are 11 back and will likely keep falling once they trade Doc Halladay away. It's also been a year in which the big unit won his 300th game. Big Papi started out as a big dud. San Francisco and Florida have proven to be legit. Tom Glavine and the managers in Arizona, Colorado, and Washington were all handed pink slips. And seemingly, week after week, Albert Pujols shows why he is the best player in baseball. Throw in another Carlos Zambrano meltdown, and you can see why it has been an entertaining first half of the year. Here's hoping the second frame is half as fun as the first. On to current news from around the major leagues. As previously mentioned, the Washington Nationals fired manager Manny Acta on Monday. Acta has been replaced by bench coach Jim Riggleman, who had previous managerial stints with the Padres, Cubs, and Mariners. At 26-61, the Nationals are on pace for another 100-loss season. Premature rumors of Acta's demise first surfaced at the end of May during the opening weekend of interleague play. Considering the lack of talent handed to him by the front office, it's a minor miracle he was able to hold on to his job as long as he did. And how about Jonathan Sanchez? Just a few weeks ago, he was demoted to the bullpen, but when the big unit went down with a shoulder injury, Sanchez got the start. If not for an 8th-inning error by third baseman Juan Urrubi, Sanchez would have thrown a perfect game. As is, it was the first no-hitter of the season, and even more than that, the first for any Giants pitcher since 1976. And best of all, his father was on hand to see him pitch in the big leagues for the first time ever. Nice timing, Dad. On the flip side, though, it was against the San Diego Padres, so, I'm just saying it's still cool. Okay, guys, you've been on deck with the Sports Report Girl, but please don't forget to leave your comments, and if you like the show, be sure to subscribe and tell your friends. Oh, also, I am heading to Europe on a European vacation for 3 weeks for a little family fun. But I will see you once I get back and get all caught up. Until then, bye-bye.